your ultimate than your enemy does, which is kind of funny. But outside of that, I feel like the jungle Sylas just gets around and you can steal away all the ultimates that you want to, as somehow this...
in the Alistar lane, you grab a free Cole, you're just going to chill and cash that in. This Faker...
Oh god! Faker, the poison ticking down, but he is going to survive. Really cannot stick around much longer than that, though, as the Winds of War will be out of the lap.
ShowMaker did commit to TP, but now in danger.
Yeah, has to flash the taunt. Miasma does come on through, though, as he will get pulled back.
A lot of looks at it because it's pretty volatile. A little bit of an experience advantage for career.
Oh, flash up a pole, as now FaZe possibly in a little bit of trouble. Great spell shield, though, from Smash. Holds
forward
on
here, so you can chase me through that brush if you want. Now the Zion's going to show up.
Yeah, there's a Petrifying Gaze, though, as Faker, he might just die, as ShowMaker doesn't have his flash. And Ona tries to make his way over. Another poison comes on through, as Faker walks up, flashes away, and Ona should be able to finish this one off. ShowMaker, though, does have to get the flash out for Ona to be able to pick up that kill. Man, that was close, as now Lucid looking for a little bit of an angle here as he gets over the wall, flashes on forward. Can he get the Ona? The answer's no! Too many knockups, and they outplay the monkey!
I don't know, I gave him my all.
To be perfectly... Okay, he's dead again. And the lead that he had is gone. Faker is now ahead of him, and we know that Faker likes to build damage Galio. We don't... Okay, well, this is the replay. It looks like the same play. As Grim Deliverance comes down, ShowMaker tries to sidestep it.
Get the taunt, and so, I mean, tries to sidestep, like you said. As now we have chains.
Yeah, and there is no ulti available here for Korea. Good flash there from Paze, as Smash just trying to do enough damage to stop them from killing his cow, as another couple of autos from Carrier will be required. Grand entrance to finish him off. That's a creative way to get a kill, and now Smash could be in a lot of trouble, although he's doing a fair bit of damage back. And sidestep, not quite enough there, as Carrier looks for the angle, doesn't find it. Korea just dead. And now Doran looking to try and kill Lucid here as well. Gets that information, chains connect, and he picks up a Cyclone for himself as well. Now you've got Faker trying to move on in. Justice Punch does get interrupted by the Cyclone, and there's a Petrifying Gaze as Doran has to try and get out of there, but Lucid gets the extra range on the Q. And now Faker looking to try and turn this. Ona gets the pullback. My god, Ona Zahen is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, he's been putting the hours in. To walk it off, it looks like. Career, I don't know if he'll be so lucky.
Flashes over the wall. That is going to keep him alive. Oh, it doesn't have Hex Flash? What the heck? Feels wrong.
Doran's like, I've gone from one annoying range champion to another to play into in this game. And
now all I can do is yell and run a bit faster. That's frustrating. As Lucid moving on over to make things even more annoying here for Doran, who can steal away a Cyclone. Does instead go for the all-out.
He's running faster.
Sorry, on the hunt. And yes, like you were saying,
Once Sylas ult at this point in the game, early on, as Doran. Speaking of Doran.
Yeah, can he hop his way out of this one? This time doesn't get the extra bounce as the flash comes on in. Good knockback, Grim Deliverance, and the delivery is death. So beautifully done. We've got a bit of a tussle here, as Faker's going to be moving in first. Headbutt out, good Justice Punch though to avoid that, as now Smash is in a lot of trouble. The quickness comes on through, but Carrier is a long way away from the rest of his team.
But ifs in this game for T1 as Faker.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
That was about the angle that he
was grave, but okay, this might be a bridge too far.
Well, Lucid is going to smite him, and there is a dead Faker. So that happens. As now Doran is going to steal away an Unbreakable Will, and I don't think it's going to last long enough. He is Lucid moving on in there, but this Rift Herald is down very low. Teleport does get ShowMaker up there, as there is the Cyclone. Grim Deliverance comes on down. Rise is pretty good, as now Carrier just getting himself out of there. Justice Punch comes on through, but we have the Rift Herald taken here by Lucid, and now Faker is in no man's land. In the meantime, Smash just taking matters into his own hands. And so is Faker, actually. It's taking a long time for him to go down, as she will finally find the Hyper Proc.
It's already gone. One plate left in the bottom lane. Can they punish ShowMaker?
Yes, they can, as he's going to get pulled back. Carrier moving over. Lucid not going to be able to help. And the Snake goes. This Dragon DP should be going over to DK, as there is, like you say, the teleport coming on forward. Can they find a team fight, though, as Grim Deliverance kind of avoided here by DK. But the quickness is so good. Smash does avoid it, though. There is a decent Petrifying Gaze as the Cyclone's there from Lucid. Decoy buys a lot of space as ShowMaker does not make it out. Finally, Carrier does fall down, as that is Sivir falling as well, and it's T1. So it doesn't matter how far behind ShowMaker is, he will have value in this game. as Lucid looking to try and turn this, and Smash is there. On the hunt is popped, and Ona has to Grim deliver himself away from the...
I'm going to let this Gnar push.
Well, chains are not going to connect, but the Gnar does. Xiu does have a blast cone as well, and so he can use that to get himself out of it.
Is pretty thin.
Well, there's a Gnar onto Carrier, as Mega Gnar timing here pretty good for Xiu, but they're unable to actually finish him off. The Drake, though, it does go down as Doran gets the Unbreakable Will, but misses every other button, and now Career is just being annoying where he can. He is going to die, but can the rest of them get out? That is the question. As Xiu, maybe the answer is no, as ShowMaker trying to offer some damage back. The chains go wide, but Ona finds his, and Xiu is just going to fall. Steric's not enough. As they do get the vision
ShowMaker has ult
of this Baron. Doran looks for the angle once again, but doesn't find it. Petrifying Gaze doesn't hit much, as there is a heroic entrance from Faker just to try and get out, but it's Zion that falls down first. The Cyclone so good from Lucid, but he's still going to fall, and Doran is doing crazy things in the backline. Goes golden with the Zhonya's to buy a little bit of time before he inevitably does fall down, and ShowMaker's Conqueror is getting so much value in this fight. It's absolutely ridiculous. Faker has to flash to get himself over that wall, but Career's going in once again because somehow he has ulti back off cooldown. Smash grabs another kill as the gargoyle. And here in this game number 4, they're looking to try and bring us to 5. This is their sole point as they're looking to catch Faker in this mid lane. Heba Pulp to interrupt the taunt, and down he will go. He does go golden, buys a little bit of time, but Smash has delivered another kill.
They don't know. They don't know where the rest of D+ are, so it's hard for them to collapse here.
But it looks like DK are going to look to try and start this fight off themselves as Carrier tries to hold themselves in position, but the heroic entrance only onto Lucid, and he doesn't really care. The Cyclone knocks off Faker, he goes golden, but it interrupts Ona there as well. Grim Deliverance doesn't do much. Faker's dead already. Baron is on D+ this time as it takes down the Zahin, and now Doran tries to do it against Smash, but the flash is too good. And now it's Pays against the world, and unfortunately the world hits back.